Hello, I'm Evie. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel, like my video. Are you ready to watch party ideas? Let's get started.
Ever found yourself in a pinch when it comes to hosting a brunch? You're not alone. Indeed, the world of brunch hosting can be a labyrinth of decision-making. Is the menu too simple or overly complicated? Should it be buffet style or plated? Do you have enough variety to cater to the diverse taste buds of your guests? These are just a few of the many questions that plague the minds of aspiring brunch hosts. But fear not, for this video is here to guide you through the process. We aim to tackle these common concerns and provide you with a comprehensive roadmap to host a successful brunch. From understanding your guests' preferences to crafting a mouth-watering menu, from the art of preparation to the finesse of presentation, we've got you covered. So buckle up and join us on this culinary journey. By the end of this video, you will have a game plan to execute a memorable brunch for your loved ones. First things first, know your guests. This is the golden rule in any hosting scenario, and brunch is no exception. The secret to a memorable gathering lies not only in the array of delicious food you serve, but also in the thoughtful consideration of each guest's preferences. Picture this. You've prepared a sumptuous feast, but one of your guests is gluten intolerant. Suddenly, your meticulously planned menu becomes a challenge for them. Or perhaps someone is a staunch vegetarian, and your bacon-laden dishes are off limits. Understanding these nuances beforehand allows you to craft a menu that everyone can enjoy. Consider sending out a quick message or making a phone call to inquire about any dietary restrictions or allergies. Personal preferences are equally important. Some people love sweet pastries, while others may prefer a savory omelet. Remember, a successful brunch is one where every guest feels catered to. Let's make sure everyone leaves your brunch with a satisfied palate and a heart full of fond memories. Now, on to crafting the perfect brunch menu. This is where the magic happens, where your culinary creativity gets to shine. But remember, balance is key. You want to strike the perfect harmony between sweet and savory items, ensuring your brunch doesn't tilt too much towards a breakfast or lunch. Let's begin with the savory. Eggs Benedict is a classic that never fails to impress. With its rich hollandaise sauce and perfectly poached eggs, it's a dish that screams brunch. If you're feeling adventurous, why not give it a twist? Swap the traditional ham for smoked salmon or sautéed spinach for a delightful variation. Next, we have the sweet. Pancakes are a brunch staple, and for good reason. They're versatile, crowd-pleasing, and oh so delightful. Try a basic buttermilk pancake or jazz it up with blueberries, chocolate chips, or even a dash of cinnamon. Remember, the syrup is the crowning glory, so don't skimp on that. In addition to these mainstays, consider adding fresh salads and fruit platters to your menu. They not only add a burst of color, but also a refreshing contrast to the heavier dishes. A simple green salad or a vibrant fruit platter can offer a much-needed palate cleanser. Now let's not forget about the beverages. A brunch without drinks is like a garden without flowers. Include a variety of both alcoholic and non-alcoholic options to cater to everyone's preferences. Freshly squeezed orange juice, coffee, and tea are non-negotiable. For those who enjoy a bit of a kick, mimosas, Bloody Marys, or Bellinis would be excellent choices. Remember, the goal is to create a well-rounded menu that caters to an array of tastes and preferences. Consider dietary restrictions and allergies too. It's not about showing off your culinary prowess, but about creating a shared experience where everyone feels included and satisfied. A well-rounded menu offers something for everyone, ensuring all your guests leave satisfied. Preparation and presentation are key to a successful brunch. Let's delve into that a bit further. Preparation, in the context of hosting a brunch, is not just about getting all your ingredients ready. It's about planning your time wisely so you can enjoy your own party. One of the best ways to ensure a smooth, stress-free brunch is to prepare as much as you can ahead of time. For instance, you can make your pancake batter the night before, set it in the fridge, and it'll be ready to pour onto the griddle in the morning. Or consider dishes that are meant to be served cold or at room temperature. These can be made well in advance, and they'll still taste great when your guests arrive. Now, if you've chosen to serve a hot dish, like a frittata or a quiche, try to time it so it comes out of the oven just as your guests are arriving. The aroma will fill your home, creating an inviting atmosphere. And remember, even the most meticulously planned event can encounter a hiccup or two, so try to maintain a relaxed attitude and your guests will too. Now let's move on to presentation. The way you present your food and set your table can truly enhance the overall experience. It's like setting the stage for a performance. Your table is the stage, and your food, the stars. Start by choosing a theme or color scheme for your table setting. This doesn't have to be elaborate. Even something as simple as fresh flowers in a color that matches your dishes can make a big difference. As for the food, think about adding a variety of colors and textures. A vibrant fruit salad, a crusty loaf of bread, a creamy cheese spread. These all add visual interest to your table. And don't forget about height. Stack those pancakes high and serve your beverages in glasses of different sizes to add dimension to your spread. In the end, it's all about creating a pleasant and memorable experience for your guests. Because when you put thought and care into your preparation and presentation, it shows. And it's those little details that can transform an ordinary brunch into an extraordinary one. So remember, good preparation and a beautiful presentation can transform an ordinary brunch into an extraordinary one. Hosting is not just about the food, it's about creating an environment. Think of it as painting a picture. Each detail, each decision, adds a stroke to the canvas. The music you select, for instance, can set the tone for the entire gathering. It should be something that complements the mood you are trying to create, be it a lively Sunday brunch or a tranquil afternoon tea. Now, let's talk about seating arrangements. They can be a vital part of the hosting experience. Mix and match your guests, placing extroverts next to introverts, longtime friends near new acquaintances. This encourages a dynamic flow of conversation and helps everyone feel included. Speaking of conversation, it's always a good idea to have a few conversation starters up your sleeve. Discussing the latest bestseller or a popular television series can be great icebreakers. However, be mindful of the topics. You want to initiate dialogue, not a debate. But the art of hosting is not just about setting up the stage. It's about how you, as a host, interact with your guests. Be attentive, listen to their stories, laugh at their jokes, make them feel seen and heard. At the same time, keep an eye on the clock. Remember to serve the food while it's still hot, refill the drinks when they're low, and always have a plate of snacks within reach. Engage with your guests, but don't forget about the introverts in the room. They might not be as vocal, but that doesn't mean they're not enjoying themselves. A quiet word, a shared smile can go a long way in making them feel welcomed. Ultimately, hosting is about making people feel comfortable, making them feel at home. It's about creating a space where laughter is shared, stories are told, and memories are made. It's about celebrating the joy of togetherness, the pleasure of good food, and the magic of good company. Remember, the best hosts are those who make their guests feel at home. Finally, let's talk about wrapping up the brunch and saying goodbye. The last bites of the main course have been savored, laughter and chatter fill the room, and the aroma of freshly brewed coffee or the sight of a tempting dessert signals that it's time to wind down the event. This is your chance to set the tone for the end of your gathering, and it's just as important as the beginning. One way to smoothly transition from the main event to the conclusion is to serve a final course. It could be a light dessert or a round of coffee or tea. This not only satisfies your guest's sweet tooth, but also subtly communicates that the event is coming to a close. Remember, it's all about the details. So consider serving your coffee in beautiful mugs or presenting your dessert in a way that's visually appealing. Now let's shift our focus to cleaning up. While it might be tempting to start clearing the table and washing dishes immediately, try to resist the urge. Your guests are still there to enjoy your company, so save the heavy cleaning for after they've left. Instead, focus on light tidying up. Clear empty plates, refill drinks, and maintain a comfortable and inviting atmosphere. When it's time to say goodbye, make it memorable. You've created a warm, welcoming environment, and your farewell should reflect that. Express your appreciation for their company, and perhaps share a small token of gratitude. It could be a simple handwritten thank you note or a small memento from the day. This leaves your guests with a lasting impression and a tangible reminder of the wonderful time they had. And there you have it, your guide to hosting a successful brunch. Remember, with a little planning and a lot of love, anyone can host a brunch to remember.